Hello，大家好，我是青兰。今天继续来玩《刺客教条：奥德赛》。大家这个年过得还好吗？姐现在是只有包红包的份呢、这个游戏的任务实在有够多，我觉得还是加快脚步好了。今天就脚踏实地的解主线任务。那目前章节是进行到前往九纪交汇的路。之前来到了雅典区，见到伯里克里斯。那因为要请人家帮忙的话，你当然要先帮对方做事嘛。所以伯里克里斯提出了3个要求。那第一个就先来解恶毒的遭遇。他说他之前有一名同事叫梅提欧侯斯，本来约好要见面，但是对方没有出现，所以请亚历克西欧斯去看一下到底发生了什么事情。任务地点也就在城里面，还蛮近的，在大雅典区偏西南的地方。前面应该就是他的庄园了吧
？Help me, please, someone! By the gods, why did it have to be snakes?
要怎么进去？
If you leave, these snakes will kill me. Get me out of here.
至少他还活着，我还以为凶多吉少了嘞。啊，这里。
Hurry! Kill the snakes before it's too late.
这边的蛇蛮毒的耶。他是被抓起来了。
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could
真
do
的是
with
这样了
more
吗？
like you. Especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. Do you often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
他们两个
Why
不
would
在同一
anyone
个
do
频率
this?
上。
Politicians are easy targets in these troubled times. When they tied me up, they said I was a snake. That I should die by my own kind.
Did you recognize the people who did this?
Pericles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk with the poor and sick, to give them hope. That's how I recognized their voices.
Oh, yes.
They threw rotten food and yelled insults at me. These thugs disguised their faces, but their voices and the stench of fish were unmistakable.
Where should I look?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies.
克
They
里昂
live in the flooded part of the city, near the wall.
就是上次发布支线的那一
I'll
个。
track them down, Metiochos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city before the Spartans can breach the walls.
前往攻击者的房子，就在前面。
The part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about.
我靠！等一下，怎么又那么多蛇啊？
Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiochos.
吓一跳！
Snake bites. And someone hid the body.
啊？
Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. It looks like the thugs who
信
attacked
件
Metiochos weren't the masterminds behind this plot. This must be the house of Metiochos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiochos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Poor Actis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Why kill Metiochos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city, because of Pericles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us. There will be others who follow our lead.
他们的态度感觉是光脚的不怕穿鞋的。
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
雅典真正的英雄。
Don't be someone's puppet. Tell me where the snake dealer is.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
城墙外。
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
现在要去找毒蛇贩子，看起来也蛮近的。
I should stay here.
我靠，他蛮厉害的哦，而且好像还有蛇。
You'll feel the sting of my venom.
我靠！
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
有这么简单吗？
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
我就会非常
That
生
must
气
have。been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
好啦，那再来就解第二个放逐。这个任务是要去影响一场投票的结果，在大雅典区比较北边的地方。雅典议事厅。
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there is an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
哈，
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
会被惩罚？
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
这感觉漏洞会很多哎。
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
假的陶片。哦，所以我现在要去别的地方。思绪之屋看起来应该也是一个管制区。思绪之屋啊，前面。
The watch will be vigilant.
看一下有没有很多人。其实人还蛮多的诶。好了，现在大部分人都解决了。在这里。然后还有另一个，总共有2个，另一个在哪？这里，这里。
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
他们这个议事厅好吵哦。
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
阿纳克萨戈拉斯，名字会不会太长了？
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant.
苏格拉底耶
It，will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Would Pericles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
他的话会不会太有哲理了？
My name is Alexios.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
看来他知道。
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this? Or you, for simply sealing his fate?
这什么意思啊？感觉要被苏格拉底绕晕了。
I'm not responsible for his actions. I have one thing to think about. My own.
Then I hope you also think about today. About Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates! There you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know.
又见到了一个历史人物诶。接下来解第3个任务，逃离雅典。这是要帮助一个雕刻家叫菲迪亚斯，要让他逃离雅典。那他的工作是在西边。
Stop. I can't let you go any further.
It isn't often you see a guard outside of an artist's workshop.
I just do what I'm told, stranger. And until I'm told otherwise, no one is going in or out.
Stand aside. This is important.
So is keeping people out. Maybe you can see Phidias after his
审
trial,
判
if the people spare his life.
等一下，这边有什么奇怪的选项？
It's been so long since Phidias and I have seen each other. You understand, don't you?
Oh, come to pay him a last visit before the trial. He's as good as dead, you know. Better make this one count.
眨眼个屁呀、他眨什么眼呢、
Sure. Keep it moving.
没想到这么好进呢、傻眼。诶，他还在上面。哦，这里这里。哎呦，
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
He sent me to get you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
那到底是发生什么事了？
From what I've seen, you don't stand a chance.
Pah, the people love me. I am the Phidias. But there are others. Look.
啊？
Malaka. It isn't a trial Pericles is saving you from. These are instructions to murder you. Who wrote this?
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial. The people are against you. And now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together.
Yes, of course.
Cleon said you're wasting the people's Zrakmi. If he had his way, he'd serve them your bread.
哈？
Cleon mentioned me? That's going to hurt Pericles. First impiety, now theft. After all we've done for this city.
You and Pericles seem close.
For Pericles and me, it started with our love of Athens. Our differences push us to greatness. That is true friendship.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos.
塞里
My
福
friend
斯。
Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Good. Any clues he has of the cultist identities, I want them.
Yes, yes, anything. A guard.
哦，
I'll
进来
distract
了。
them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't really think I'd let you come and go as you please, did you? Now,
原来他去
where
找
are
另一
you?
个更猛的人来了。
You are mine!
哎呦， 哦，这个看起来比较厉害哦。哎，等一下，戳到他屁屁耶！接下来是要去港口。 港口有点距离，而且要晚上。
If I meditate, maybe Phidias will be here when I'm done.
他真的在冥想哎，其实是在度孤吧。
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Can your friend be trusted?
Theras and I have been friends for a long time. I just sent word telling him where to meet us.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Seriphos while we still can. Ready to set sail!
哦，有点远呢，3000多公尺。来瞧瞧，哦，在东南边的小岛。之前有去开过地图，不过现在应该要把这个雕刻家送过去。哦，海上的天气不太好啊。
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
Fill the silence.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be freeing.
Yes, free seems to be a good term.
不舒
Lean
服。
over the side if you need to. Otherwise, you're cleaning it up.
这种天气航行应该蛮危险的吧？
Start throwing! We're moving now! Forward!
I don't think they can pull the oars any faster!
Ready for docking!
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise.
Oh?
Hopefully you can
Brisson.
make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
好啦，下一次再去找伯里克里斯回报吧。那今天就先进行到这里，我们下一集再见喽，拜拜。